Hello everyone, today we'll discuss the topic purchasing. So, purchasing is the first phase of materials management. Purchasing means procurement of goods and services from some external agencies. The object of purchase department is to arrange the supply of materials, spare parts, and services or semi-finished goods required by the organization to produce the desired product from some agency or source outside the organization. So, in an industry, before starting the process of production, the prime requirement is to procure the raw materials, machinery, and tools that go into the production and other materials required for the maintenance work. So, why it is important? Because in view of keen competition in the market, while purchasing these items, it should be noted that the required materials are purchased at the reasonable rates by making a thorough survey of the market. The cost of such material and its scientific use constitutes about 65 to 70 percentage of the total production cost, while the remaining part of 35 to 30 percentage goes towards the workers. Therefore, more emphasis should be laid upon the economical purchase, scientific storage of the material, and placing the purchase orders exactly at the correct time. The only way of producing the articles at the competitive rates in the market is to save as much expenditure as possible towards the material and their proper usage because the expenditure towards the workers cannot be reduced. So therefore we can only uh, pay attention towards the material. That is, therefore we have to say the maximum in purchase results or in more profits. In small industries, the function of purchase is performed by the work superintendent. But in case of large industries, a separate department known as separate department which is known as purchase department is provided for the purchasing of materials. So let us see the next slide. Why it is important? What is the importance of the purchasing? So purchasing function provides materials to the factory without which wheels of machines cannot move. A 1% saving in materials cost is equivalent to 10% increase in turnover. Efficient buying can achieve this. Purchasing manager is the custodian of his firm is perceived as he spends more than 50% of his company's earnings on purchases. Increasing proportion of one's requirements are now bought instead of being made as was the practice in the earlier days. Buying therefore assumes significance. Purchasing can contribute to import substitution and save foreign exchange. Continuation, this slide. Purchasing is the main factor in timely execution of industrial projects. Materials management organizations that exist now have evolved out or purchasing departments. Other factors like post-war shortages, cyclic swings of surpluses and shortages, and the fast rising materials cost, heavy competition, and also growing worldwide markets have contributed to the importance of purchasing. And so let us see what are the objectives of before going this once all of you go through this slide and go through the points once again. So purchasing function provides you the materials means here. So without materials in the industry, the wheels cannot run. This is the meaning here. Without which wheels of machines cannot move means without material, the machines cannot run. That is the meaning here. So materials are important. So in order to get the materials, the purchasing function is is going to be happen. And the next thing, objectives of purchasing. So the purchasing objective is sometimes understood as buying materials of the right quality in the right quantity at the right time and at the right price and from the right source. So in all these cases, we have to satisfy the ticks. That is, we have to get the material from the right person, and also the material should be right quality, and it should be in the right quantity. Right quantity means whatever we have ordered, that quantity we have to order. Whatever we require at a particular point of production time, that quantity only we have to choose the amount. And also we have to get the material in time without any delay, such that the machines cannot stay idle. Also, it doesn't kill the time of the man hours. And also it should be get at the right price. And also from the right source means the person should be who are going to supply the product, who are going to supply that material. He must be faithful and he should be uh, supply the material in time, and also he should produce the material at right price. Some specific objectives of purchasing are to pay reasonably low prices for the best values obtainable, negotiating and executing all company commitments, to keep inventories as low as is consistent with maintaining production, to develop satisfactory sources of supply and maintain good relations with them, to secure good vendor performance, including prompt deliveries and acceptable quality. Continuation. Other than this, we are also having to locate new materials or products as required, to develop good procedures together with adequate controls and purchasing policy, to implement such programs as value analysis, cost analysis, and make or buy to reduce cost of purchases, to secure high caliber personnel and allow each to develop to his maximum ability, to maintain as economical as department as is possible, commensurate with good performance, to keep top management informed of material development which could affect company profit or performance, to achieve a high degree of cooperation and coordination with other departments in the organization. So main thing is to maintain the main objective of this purchasing department is to maintain the regular flow of materials without any delay. The purchasing department also ensure that uh, one more thing is to ensure the high productivity, to ensure the production of the better quality production at a competitive cost, to act for standardization, variety reduction, and value analysis, to ensure a better margin of profit. And the main thing is to purchase at a competitive price, the right quality in right quantity, and at the right time from the right source. Once all of you go through this slide, and next topic we will see the functions of the purchasing department. So these are the major functions which are going to see in the tabular form here. Functions of the purchasing process. What are the functions? So first thing, we are going to have different functions like requisitioning, purchasing, receiving, invoice processing, disbursements, next accounts payable, general ledger. So let us see the first one here. Requisitioning means here first, before going to place the purchase order, first what is the requirement of the material that has to place by the different departments. So initiation, requisition is nothing but initiation and approval of requests for goods and services by authorized individuals consistent with management criteria. And next thing here, after this purchasing. The purchasing function is nothing but approval of purchase orders and proper execution as to price, quality, quantity, and vendor. When all these satisfies, then they are going to place the purchase order. They are going to approve the purchase order, and they will execute that order. And then receiving. After placing that, then they are going to receive the receipt of properly authorized goods and services. And after this receiving of receipt of authorized goods and services, then they are going to have the process of vendors invoices for goods and services received, also processing of adjustments for allowances, discounts, and returns. And then after disbursement, processing of payments to the vendors. After satisfying all those invoices, goods, the payment is going to be taken. And accounts payable, recording of all vendor invoices, cash disbursements, and adjustments in all individual vendor accounts. General ledger, proper accumulation, classification, and summarization of purchases, cash disbursement, and payables in general ledger. So these are the main functions, and you all of you go through this. So the first thing is to maintain records of available and available suppliers and prices of materials. That is the first thing. And next, we have to prepare and update list of materials required by different departments of the organization within a specified span of time. And then place and follow up the purchase orders. And next thing is we have to maintain the records of all the purchase orders to make sure through inspection that right kind, that is right quantity, quality, etc. of materials has been purchased. To act as a mediator between the vendors and different departments of the concern. And then here such as production, quality, control, finance, maintenance, etc. To check if the material has been purchased at right time and at economical rates. To keep an uninterrupted supply of materials so that production continues with the least capital tied inventory. To prepare purchasing budget. To ensure that prompt payments are made to the suppliers in the interest of good public relations. Okay. Then purchasing process steps. This is the last topic which we are going to learn in this purchasing process. What are the different steps which we are going to follow in the purchasing process? Okay. The first step is, what is the first step here? Needs for goods and services identified. And the second one is purchase requisition created. PO means purchase order review and approval. And then request for proposal, RFP. Then contract negotiation and approval, shipping and receiving, three-way matching, that is all accounts payable, invoice approval and payment, accounting records update. Okay. So let's go all these. Let us discuss these points in detail. The first one is need analysis. So need analysis, at this stage, the company recognizes and documents a need for goods or services to solve a particular problem. The procurement team describes the need to be met and works with others to determine how best to do so. For example, a company facing high travel expenses might invest in more fuel efficient company transportation for its sales staff, or reduce the amount of travel required for remote employees by investing in advanced telecommunication software. And the second one is purchase requisition to purchase order. So the purchasing portion of the purchasing process kicks off with a purchase requisition submitted to the purchasing department or purchasing manager by the individual team or department requesting the goods or services. The purchase requisition contains full details on the items or services to be obtained. Purchase requests below established budget thresholds are automatically updated to purchase orders and submitted to the preferred supplier for that item or service. More expensive purchases or unexpected purchases not in the budget will be forwarded to the appropriate individuals for review and approval before they can be transferred to the POs. Rejected purchase requisitions are returned to the issuing party for review and correction or clarification as needed. And then third point is purchase order review and approval. Purchase order review and approval. Okay. And then approved purchase orders are sent to the accounting to verify the funds exist in the appropriate budget to cover the requested goods and services. And after this, the next process is request for proposal. POs, that is purchase orders that receive budget approval are returned to the procurement department and as required. Used to create requests for proposal, also known as request for quotation. These are dispatched to vendors to solicit bids for fulfillment the orders for goods and services. Potential suppliers submit their bids and are carefully reviewed based on their performance history, compliance records, and important characteristics such as average lead times, reputation, and price. The next step is contract negotiation and approval. The vendor with the winning bid is then awarded a contract which is further refined before signing to ensure optimal terms and conditions and to ensure a mutually satisfactory arrangement for both parties. Once the contract is signed, the purchase order is a legally binding agreement between buyer and seller. And the next step is shipping and receiving. The supplier delivers the goods or services within the agreed upon time frame. Once they have been received in the case of goods or performed in case of services, the purchaser carefully reviews the goods and services to ensure they have received what was promised and notifies the vendor of any issues if there are any issues. And the next one is three-way matching. A cornerstone of a cornerstone of spend management. There is three-way matching is the comparison of shipping documents, packing slips with the original purchase order and the invoice issued by the supplier. This comparison is used to ensure all the information related to the transaction is accurate. Discrepancies must be rectified as soon as possible to avoid additional charges, delays in production and payment, or damage to supplier relationships. The next step is invoice approval and payment. Successfully matched orders are approved for payment. Any modifications or additional charges may require another layer of approval before payment can be issued. Once approved, payment is issued to the vendor. Ideally, such payments are made with the goal of capturing early payment discounts and other incentives while avoiding the late payment fees. And the last step is accounting records update. So completed orders are recorded in the company's books and all documents related to the transaction are securely stored in a centralized location. Once you all of you go through these points. Once again, I will tell briefly. After receiving the purchase requisitions form, exact quantity of material to be purchased and its specification is decided. Prepare a list of suppliers who deal with the business of the articles to be purchased and are reliable. The material, if the material to be purchased is of small amount and required urgently, it may be purchased locally. If necessary, prepare and issue notice inviting tenders to the concerning supplier, mentioning different terms, conditions, date, and time of opening of tenders. Open the tenders at prescribed time on the prescribed date. Prepare a comparative statement of the rates, terms, and conditions mentioned in the tenders and then study them. If required, samples may even be collected or received from the firm who have quoted the lowest rates. Place the purchase order to the firm selected after the study of sample rates, terms, and other conditions mentioned the date by which the material must be received. Copy of the purchase orders. Copy of the purchase orders must be sent to the stores, the department who has sent to the requisition, account section, and to the inspection department. A detailed inspection is carried out after the material is received. If the material is found to be satisfactory, the bills of the supplier is passed and the payment is made to the firm. So generally, the purchase department is going to maintain certain records. They are purchase requisitions, purchase inquiry, supplier quotation, comparative statement, purchase order, bills or invoices. And then the last topic is types of inventory management techniques. They are ABC analysis, just-in-time method, material requirement planning method, economic order quantity model, minimum safety stocks, WED analysis, fast, slow, and non-moving method. So among all these things, we are among all these techniques. In our syllabus, we already have the ABC analysis as well as EOQ, that is economic order quantity. These two are very advantageous. Okay. So with this here, this ABC analysis nothing but we are going to pay the attention on high costly goods, high costly means yeah, the total materials are going to classify into three class: A class, B class items, C class items. So this class is made on which class we have to pay more attention so that the maintenance can be reduced somewhat. And similarly, EOQ order model is it describes regarding how much at a time how much quantity can be ordered in order to minimize the inventory controlling methods or inventory controlling maintenance. So all of these are already discussed. So with this, I'm going to stop my session. In coming sessions, I'm going to discuss entrepreneurship and small scale industries. So thank you once. Thank you one and all. I'm going to stop my session.